I realized instantly when I saw that she was having a stroke that our lives would never be the same. Instantly began to let go of any any kind of expectations about what was going to happen, how life would be after that. I began to wonder how we could proceed, how we could take the next step. Boy, so many little alleyways, avenues are closed off that we let go of and opened up new ones, new avenues. Being a caregiver is not something I ever had ambitions of being. It just, I found myself there. And it opens up a part of me that I would never have been open to. I've learned that a lot through Sarah. I mean, I've learned so much from seeing how she manages day to day. And as a caregiver in this situation, it's like I go, boy, I've got it pretty easy, really, compared to what she's up against. And it always brings me back to, well, how can I make life easier for her? The creativity required for living a vibrant life has infused our relationship so that it's a meaningful life that we've been able to discover. It's so easy to be thrown off by the unexpected and become a victim to one's life. Because we have to choose to put our foot in the water or whatever it is and take a next step, moving into something that may be difficult or we're not sure of, or too challenging, or potentially dreadful. So it really, I think it ups the ante to making choice even more a part of life. And every night we end the day by saying, what's the best thing that happened today? And we share that with each other. She'll ask me and then I'll ask her. And that asking is an important part of it, to want to know. It makes us search through the day to find something. And sometimes we'll come up with 2 or 3 or 4 things. And some days you may feel like it's hard to find one thing. One of the things that's been really important for both of us was that day we were out in her motorized scooter. We came on this sandwich board there in the park that said laughter yoga at 2 o'clock. And we looked at the watch, it was almost 2 o'clock, so we decided to stay and see what the laughter yoga was. And it was very funny. I mean, it was laying on the grass laughing with these people that are in a circle right in the middle of the park, and no self-consciousness about doing it at all, and just felt uplifted by it all. And she and I both in that moment knew that I needed to find out about this, to learn what this laughter yoga business was. So that got me to take the training and open a laughter yoga club here in Esquimalt. And I've been doing that for 10 years. That's been a major part of my life, to engage with the community through laughter yoga and bring that part of aliveness to people. And it pervades our life here. We laugh every day probably, and are silly at many times in that laughter, and other times it's in the midst of tears that the laughter will emerge. But it's allowed us both to take a time in our life which has been, gets heavy with just getting the day going sometimes. It brings a lightness to our life, and it's a choice we have. It's a choice in the midst of life to see that side of our life. So we may be feeling down, but we can choose to see something in a lighthearted way. So that's one of the things in laughter yoga that I just loved when I first saw it, is you choose to laugh for no reason. So you're living a value-centered life as opposed to being buffeted around by circumstances, life, or your own emotional turmoil that goes on throughout the day. Sarah and I signed a happiness decision about 8 years ago. It said, from this day forth, I, Gene Furby, choose to be happy regardless of the circumstances. And we signed that and dated it and witnessed each other's happiness decision.